Yo, wagwan, tis your boy, Jadon, legendary. Now you're probably wondering, Jadon, why you want a half-naked night elf in the middle of Mordor? You know exactly why. You saw the thumbnail, you saw the title. Lizon, level 19, hunter, Twink, alright? Just recently, somebody left a comment on the Paladin Twink video I did, and he said his favorites were the Paladin and the Hunter. I'm like, you know what? Why have I not done the Hunter yet? The Hunter is probably one of those Twink classes that are near untouchable just due to the massive range and instant fire ability they have over every other class. You easily outrange every melee, and you easily outhaste every caster. So why have I not done one? I don't know. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, that like button, that notification bell, share with your people, subscribe. Support the channel, join the legendary clan, become legendary. Now, the most important part to twinking a character is freezing your level. But before I do that, you can see this timestamp has just popped up on the screen. If you're not here to build a twink, because this is expensive stuff and it is a little time consuming, just a little bit, PvP to start right there. What the fuck was that? Okay. I don't know if y'all heard what I heard, but I heard something and it confused the crap out of me just now. Yeah, freezing your level. So for Alliance here, you're gonna want to come past Throne's Chair in the Stormwind Keep, right between Dorvan District and Old Town. Once you get past that big goofy nonsensical chair, you know what I mean, you're gonna go into this room. This is the PvP room, and blow. Talk to the man right here. I wish to no longer gain experience. For 10 gold, I don't have enough money. But for 10 gold, you can freeze your level. For Horde of Guan, want to go to the Valley of Honor. Okay, see this green hut right here. Okay, it's the very first building you see as soon as you enter through those gates. You're gonna go ahead and hit a right. Go ahead and hit another right. I said a right, that's clearly a left. And then you're gonna talk to the man right here in the corner. Slats, I wish to start, or no, it will say I'll no longer gain XP, and boom, you'll be set to go. Okay, now that you've gotten that out of your way, okay, you're gonna want to go ahead and boom, bam, bop, bing, get ready to get all this gear. All right, starting off with the helmet, we have the one and only and the most important helmet, Lucky Fishing Hat. Remember, we're level 19. This is the greatest hat you could get your hands on. However, if you can't quite get your hands on that, you're gonna have to run engineering for bombs and all that, so may as well go ahead and get your hands on the green tinted goggles or flying tiger goggles, depending on how much time you want to spend. Not too much longer, however. Lucky Fishing Hat, of course, is the best of the best. Coming up next, we got the neck piece. Okay, boom, bam, these are your two best neck pieces. This is Horde, this is Alliance. Until then, you can get your hands on this joint right here for a quick little 2 agility, but it ain't gonna take you too long to get your hands on the Sentinel's medallion unless you're doing this on vanilla, where it will take you a little while, or actually it's gonna take you a long while, because on vanilla you have to get to revered. But this is Red Lynchkin. You ain't gotta get to revered, so you're only gonna need like what, 100 honor, I think. So that's not gonna take you very long. That might be like 1 or 2 BGs, maybe 3. Okay, shoulders, we got boom, bam, bop. So your best of the best is going to be the serpent shoulders, unless you can farm up the tokens for these two, which should not take you very long at all. This is only, what, it was like 40 stones. I used to get these through, or you could get the PvP pieces through Winter Grasp. But if you're a heavy raider, then it shouldn't take you too long to get your hands on these. Until then, though, these are your guy. Okay, 9 whole agility. Now I don't really know which one is the better between these two. If I had to, okay, yeah, I'll say if I had to take a wild guess, it's gonna be these, because 10 attack power is more, plus the 5 agility, that's more than 14 AP. Plus you get a little bit of intel. However, you do lose that hit rating, which probably ain't gonna be that important at this level because, well, you're level 19. The chances of people dodging you and you missing is not gonna happen very often. So yeah, Herod shoulders all the way, and you get a little bit of intellect, which is very important as a hunter. Next up, we got cloak. Boom, bam, bop. Now these are your two best options. However, this one's pretty hard to get your hands on. This is a world drop kind of item. As you can see, it says bind on equipped. 4 agility, 5 stamina, pretty freaking good. But if you're more of a power fiend, then you're gonna want to get your hands on the glowing lizard scale, which is gonna be easier to get actually because it drops off of a boss in Woodland Caverns Scum, if I remember correctly. You know what I'm saying? It's an old school cloak right here. 6 agility versus 4 agility, 5 stamina versus 2 stamina. Your options, really, you know, all know me, I'm a power fiend, so I'm always gonna go with the higher power option. Plus, as a hunter, you outrange everybody and you also outspeed everybody, so you're always gonna be faster than casters, and you're always gonna be further away from melee. So sometimes you ain't always got to go for high stamina. Plus, you're gonna have a couple of potions and whatnot that'll give you that missing stamina if you just need. And this is your lower option for Horde. You get a nice lower option from quest from the Barons, I believe, and pretty dang good cloak right there for a quest item until you could get your hands on either or of these. You know what I'm saying? Which shouldn't take you too long. Next up, we got chest piece. We got boom, bam, bop, bing. So this is for Alliance. This is for the Horde. And until then, until you're gonna be rocking these two until you can get either one of these pieces. Most likely Death Dealer, because same as the shoulders. You're gonna lose a little bit of hit, but you're gonna gain a bit of attack power and quite a bit of crit. Dodge too, if you just want to count that. So boom, let me show you the stats. Bow, you know what I'm saying? Boom, boom. Very heavy stamina option with the Black and Defiance, but like I said, I'm more of a power fiend type of person. I like to be able to kill people as fast as possible, and I've ruined the way I play. Back in the day, I would have chose the Black and Defiance for all that lovely stamina, but nowadays I just want to kill crap as fast as possible. I used to be such a defensive player. For your wrist, there's only one option, only one good option at this level: Forest Leather Bracers. Now these aren't too hard to get. They are a pretty common drop, and if I remember correctly, pretty cheap in the auction house usually. Pretty cheap, you know what I'm saying? There's no such thing as transmog at this time around, obviously, so everybody named Mama just throwing them on the market and then forgetting about them. You know, hoping for a quick buck. That's usually what happens with Forest Leather Bracers. Next up, we got gloves. You got 3 options. You got boom, bam, bop. Okay. Gloves of the Fang is going to be your top choice. Lots of agility. Okay, but if you can't get your hands on it fast enough, because it is a Woodland Caverns drop, but it's a random drop off of the NPCs within the zone. You know what I'm saying? Nimble leather gloves or bristle bark gloves are a good choice. Until then, both can be gotten out of the auction house for pretty cheap, especially the nimble gloves, because that is leather working, and these drop pretty often, so you tend to see these on the market quite a bit, fairly cheap. Both of these, especially the nimble leather gloves, because like I said, that's leather working, and more than likely that's an item that somebody would mass produce in order to get their leather working leveled up. So you might see that quite a bit depending on your server. You know what I'm saying? Depending on the server, as where these, if you don't get them to drop yourself, you see those in the auction house, they're going to be pretty expensive, even this time around. You know, people trying to get some money. Next up, we got belts. We got boom, bam, bop. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people say that this is your best option. Me personally, like I said, I'm a power fiend. I always will go for the Black and Defiance belt over anything else when it comes to a swing for the fences character like a rogue or a warrior, or a sniper like the hunter. 18 big AP cannot be touched. You do have a lower option here if you can't quite get your hands on the Deviant Scale belt, because if that's in the auction house, or if you get it to drop from Woodland Caverns, it's gonna be, no, this ain't a drop from Woodland Caverns, this is leather working, but it's if I'm not, it's kind of hard to make though, if I remember correctly. So it'll be a little expensive, you know what I'm saying, depending on your server. And this is a quick option you can get your hands on. Till then, comes from a quest. And but you know me, like I said, power all day, baby. Power all day. Okay. Next up, we got legs. We got boom. We got bam. These are your best of the best legs right here. Now, like I said, the beauty of a lot of this stuff at level 19 is a lot of it comes from a boss. So it's really not going to be that hard to get. This is a good cheap option. Until then, you can get these out the auction house fairly cheap. But these are what you're looking for. Until then, though, these are very good legs. 8 agility is nothing to laugh at, you know what I'm saying? However, you are missing that 4 stamina and that 5 strength for your melee strength, you know what I'm saying? Which will come in handy at times, obviously. Next up, we got rings. There's only 4 rings you need to be keeping your eyes on, and luckily, all 4 of them are fairly easy to get because they're quest and farming. So boom, bam, this is your Protectors and Legionnaires band. This is Alliance, this is Horde. All you gotta do is a little bit of Warsong Gulch, a little bit of Wrath, or no, you're level 19. So all you gotta do is a little bit of Warsong Gulch, you'll have this in pretty much no time. And then for Horde, you got Seal of Sylvanas, and for Alliance, you got Seal of Rin. Alliance's ring is a little better with that agility and that intel. However, 8 stamina is nothing to laugh at, you know what I'm saying? 8 stamina will keep you nice and sturdy, which is still very important. Next up, we got our trinket options. The only trinkets I really saw to me that kind of matter as a hunter, obviously, the Arena Grand Marshal, the insignias, because look, as number 1, you're a hunter. Like I said earlier, the more distance you can keep on people, the better. So if you could pull yourself out of anything, that's good. And if you just one of them type of people who feel that you could keep distance easily, you could grind up for this thing or 2 of these. You don't really feel the need to farm out for this, because getting the Grandmaster is probably going to be a lot longer than getting two Swift Hands of Justice for that good haste. I'm saying make your weapon faster and your shooting and whatnot. I mean, so that's what we're gonna go for at the moment. Oh, forgot to put that down on my bars. Actually, I'm gonna keep that right there. Next up, we got our weapons. Now, for the bows here, it's pretty straightforward. You got the best, and you got better. Though, unfortunately, on my server here, bow weapons are broke, so I won't be able to use this. But this is your dog. Okay, this is the dog. Venom Strike. It's the only bow you want. It's the only bow you care about. Anything else is kind of poop. You could go with the. I mean, this drops out of within caverns, so it really won't take that long to get. That's the beauty at this level. A lot of this stuff comes from dungeons, so it's not going to take long to get. This is what you want in the end, but for now, this is what you're going to be using. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to roll with this because bow weapons are a little busted on my server. So as you can see, it's 36 to 38. Put that on, damage goes through the roof. Okay, now still on the line of your bow here. Unfortunately for Horde, all you can get your hands on is a medium quiver. For Alliance, we could get our hands on the quiver of the Night Watch. Now, do not make the mistake and accidentally pick up the Bandoiler from that quest. This is Duskwood. Okay. If you pick up the Bandoiler, you're going to have to use that for bullets. The Bandoiler holds bullets, quivers hold arrows. Okay? Don't accidentally make that mistake. Don't accidentally make that mistake. Because that's your one and only chance. After that, there's nothing else. This is the only thing. Alliance, we get this. Horde, this. If you make a mistake, this. Okay, and for your arrows, you're going to want them sharp arrows. There at one point was something called whipwood arrows, but those got hit with the deprecation hammer. Okay, that's where the item is still in the game, still exists. However, it was pushed out from the public. Why? Who knows? It was level 15 arrows that did 4.5 damage per second versus the 3.5. Now for your weapon, we got 2 options here. Now let's say you are the I need to make sure I'm tip-top in every situation. Then that's going to be these 2. Seraph Strike for Alliance, Runic Dark Blade for Horde. These have high damage, very high damage for the both of these. As crazy as this is too, the Seraph Strike, this is a level 13 weapon. But the item rating is 31. It's ridiculous how strong this thing. This comes out of Dark Shore. And for Horde, you want the Runic Dark Blade. You got the best of the best. Now these will give you the damage you need for your melees here. Mongoose Bite and whatnot, and freaking Raptor Strike. Although I don't think Mongoose Bite procs on. Yeah, that's just damage, I think. Let me see. Put that joint on. Yeah, no, that's the normal damage. So you good on that, but for Raptor Strike, it'll make Raptor Strike hit a little harder. However, if you aren't worried about that and you feel that not a single soul could ever get close enough to you, then you want Boom, or if you're Alliance, you want Bang. Okay? Terrible, terrible freaking damage, however, great stat sticks. Okay? This one is a quest from Azramist. For all my Draenei peoples out there. And I believe, not obviously Night Elves can do Draenei quests, humans could do Draenei quests, and I'm not sure who else. I don't know if gnomes and dwarves can do Draenei quests. Only one way to find out, really. So, Blau, we're gonna be putting that joint on. And that is it for your gear. Next up, though, you need enchantments. Enchantments is very important. So, boom. Your chest, you want all stats. Increase all stats by 4. Nothing wrong with having healthier stats. Okay? Healthier stats, more damage, more health, more survivability. That being said, for your wrist, you want that 9 stamina. Okay? Make your character even more healthy than they already are. It never hurts to have a little bit of stamina stacking. I would know. I had a freaking Death Knight who I stacked so much stamina on. That man had 200,000 health and I never failed a raid on that man. Never. He had too much health to fail. Gloves, you want that 15 big agility. Ay, ay, ay. That right there, that's a lot of crit, that's a lot of damage. The dodge, that's armor. For your legs, you're going on an armor kit. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of armor ain't never hurt, especially when you got some melee folks swinging up on you. Okay. For your boots, you could go with greater agility or the joint that increases your speed. I kind of forgot to add that here. Me personally, I'm gonna go with the agility just because at this level we have absolutely magnificent kiting ability, and especially as we get to the pet, I'm gonna show you what kind of pet I'll be using. The kiting ability is just too good, honestly, to need a little bit of speed boost versus this pretty hefty damage boost. So, where the frick my boots at? Oh, I never did boots. Whoops. I had these dang things on. I was completely went past boots. So obviously you're gonna want your feet of the lynx. Until then, though, foot pads of the fang. Those are gonna be a lot easier to get till you get to them feet of the lynx. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe you want the foot pads instead because you're not too fond of losing 6 stamina for only 2 agility and a little bit of melee AP, pretty much. However, the feet of the lynx is so iconic, and y'all know me, power fiend, baby. Okay, I goofed. There, now we can put our enchantment on. I left the boots on accident, completely ran right past it because I saw the boots there and didn't even think about it. And then for your weapon, of course, you're gonna want that 25 big agility. Okay, 25, baby. Holy. You can't beat 25 agility, obviously. It's 25 big agility. That puts us at 240 ranged AP. What about 280? Yeah, not bad. Okay. I feel like that crit might be wrong. I feel like it might be higher than that and we just glitching out. And now weapon enchant. For your bow, you want that standard scope to get 2 extra damage. And it might not sound a lot, but remember, you're playing at level 19. Not everybody got as much health as it seems. Next up, we got glyphs. So for our glyphs here, or glyphs, look, you gotta understand, it's been a habit. I've been saying glyphs since I was a kid. You gotta understand, the first time I ever seen that word, I was a kid. I ain't never heard of that. And then we got possessed strength. All the hunters minor joints were pretty trash. This one just kind of seemed the best because you could go into mind controlling your pet and just go around killing noobs, and it was just kind of funny to me. So, I mean, maybe there's something else at that level you might like, but I kind of just, that just seemed kind of hilarious. And then we're using hunter power for hunter's mark because more power, faster kills. Okay. Now for our knick-knack paddywhacks, we got a couple of knick-knack paddywhacks. Y'all know I'm not the biggest on knick-knack paddywhacks and whatnot, but I know there's a lot of people out there who do like the knick-knack paddywhacks. We got Boom, Elixir of Lesser Agility. Boom, of course, the one and only Swiftness Potions. Y'all know I'm all about my Swiftness Potions. That's the only knick-knack paddywhack I do care about. Rumsey Black Label. This is a big-time Twinking item right here. Okay, 15 stamina. That's what I was talking about. And then actually something I did used to do a lot was the crystals of ferocity and the other crystals. These are, you can get these out of daily quest, or no, not even daily quest, continuous quest from Bloodwatch by handing in 10 blood crystals, or is it 20 blood crystals? I don't remember. Either way, it's pretty dang easy. All you gotta do is go to Bloodwatch, kill a bunch of NPCs in the area, they drop blood crystals in, boom, you hand them in, you get yourself some nice 10 AP crystals. And of course, the one and only Big Iron Bomb. That's some absolute must. Okay, and then of course Scrolls of Agility, which I forgot to add, but you know what Scrolls of Agility are. I'm joking, of course. Boom, there they are. Scroll of Agility. I definitely didn't just now add these, you know what I'm saying? Look, alright, now you're a hunter, okay? There's very important thing you need to know about is a good sidekick. Now the problem is, I don't quite remember at what level do pets get their spells, but we're gonna find this out together right now. Alright, so I had to remember correctly. I was thinking of the wrong expansion. I was going to go for the crocodile because the crocodile has a slow, but I forgot that was Cataclysm. It's the spider that has a slow, right at level 19. That being Web. He can put you, or not a slow, but what the heck is it called when you get stuck in place? Not stunned. You're not slowed, but you are stuck in place. You're fully able. You get stuck in place. There you go. So boom, big spider. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. There's a lot of options. The spider's gonna name him the Maw. Why? I don't know. Anyways, that is it, folks. You know, you could go with some couple of other things like you gotta have your what the heck are those bands called where you heal yourself? First aid. You go with first aid. You can go with herbalism for the heals and all that extra stuff. But that is overall, that is it for the level 19. That's everything important you need for just maximum AP output and a little bit of stamina gain. And I mean, I'm gonna be running Aspect of the Hawk, of course, for more AP because AP is never bad. That being said, it's time to get into the PvP now. Alrighty, folks, and here we are. Let's see what the gains are here. Boom, big 8 agility, that 320. Plus all these buffs we getting. 15 big staminas. Okay. 10 big AP. It didn't work. God dog, it's probably busted. And then 3 agility. So 333 technically, if this would have been working. 323 is good enough. Okay. And then aspect, what is that? 24 AP. Ranged AP. Oh, dang, we just went up again. 358. So, dang near 400 AP. That's broken. Okay. Well, there's nothing else to be said. Let's go shoot some people, man. Alright, hunter activity. That's a lot of horde, but it's all good, you know what I'm saying? Get up in there. I say get up in there. Well, she didn't last. This is, you know, I expect nothing less of the hunter but monstrous activity. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why my pet ain't getting up in the action. I guess because ain't nobody attacked me for him to get into the action. Nobody landed hit. See, he started attacking once he put that bullcrap on me. Throw a big bomb up in the crowd, you know what I'm saying? Bombs, you gotta have the bombs, you know what I mean? That'll get a lot of people off you. Now get in there, forget that dude. Get in there, baby. Big spider activity, you see him putting on damage. See him putting on damage. Who this? You see how you put the web down? That's why you got to have the Spidey. The Spidey is your friend, alright? That is like, to me, the best pet you could have. Especially at this level where practically nobody has any real mobility. Now you got this dang spider holding people in place. It's broken. It's broken for real. Just accidentally put that crap on him twice. Oh shoot, I forgot you can't move while casting it. Oh my goodness, yo. It's nothing less than what I thought it would be. Come on, dude. What can you do? Number one, we got 35 yards on that. 35 yards on most of these. If I had, yeah, 35 on all of them. Number one, there's no mobility at this level outside of the rogue, which you can immediately cancel by hitting concussive shot. Okay, that reduces speed by 50%, which means he'll be now walking at regular speed. And you got the spider to hit him with the web. Come on, the dude. It's the best of the best. What the fuck? Oh, I thought that was somebody alive just sitting in the middle of the field. Just chilling. Over here. That on. Taking a lot of damage out here. And you got a fiery trap too, for those who didn't know. Back up, lady. Back on up. I know you did not just pull up with the fucking... He gone. And your spider's so dang strong. For real, he can really kill crap on his own. Look. Come on, man. He could really kill on his own if you... I said look and then accidentally looked away. Alright, let's let him put in some work. Look at him, man. Look at him go to work, man. What the fuck you casting that, son? Don't polymorph my pet. Oh. Boom. I missed it again. Whatever, son. You know what I mean. He's you know, your pet builds off of you, so he has a lot of power because you got a lot of power. Also, you can't forget the freaking speed. So if you're fast and you got range, who's really catching you? A hunter, a rogue pop his freaking sprint. Guess what? You could pop your sprint too, and he'll be like, "What the fuck? This hunter got sprint? God, dog, you just had to be a tryhard, huh?" It's like I sure enough did. It's busted. This is busted. This makes the rogue seem light. I ain't think anybody was gonna make the rogue seem light, but who better than the hunter? That fool ultra dead. No, you got it. You got it. You got it. You got it. You good. You good. Keep running. He gone. He really gone for real. You could beat people up too. Oh, never mind then. Just as I was about to swing on her, she put that crap on. Get that fool. Get up in there. I need to add a macro so I can send my pet in immediately. Without me having to push the button like a dang fool. What the fuck? Yo, kill that fool, man. Yes, sir. Yo, get that buster. Nuh-uh. Get that fool. I freaking love hunters. Oh my goodness. Get that fool. You could climb up the hillside just like they can. Get that buster. Look at the damage. I'm polymorphed. I don't even gotta go up there. I ain't even gotta go up there. I guess it's a good thing I called him the Maul, because he really sending people there. He really sending people there right now. Yo, the hunter, man. Oh my goodness. Hunters are love. Hunters are life. It's the reason why this is my third favorite class. Come on, baby. Stop playing with me. Hold on. Check this out. I'm gonna let him do his own thing. Get up in there and murder everything walking, la dude. Do your own thing. Look at him. He eating. He ain't eat. He I was about to say he ain't eating. No, he is eating. They all ran past him. Now I'm gonna murder you, busters. Put the mutilation trap down. It's on. Everybody on fire now. Yo, get this fool. Don't let him heal. Yes, sir. Big iron bomb going out. Boom. Holy. You could really just beat up people too if you just wanted to. And you get that little nice little 25 heals from that haste. Big haste, baby. Oh my goodness, you never had a chance. You never had a chance, you buster. I know you ain't healing. But like I was saying earlier, this weapon is more of a stat stick. However, because Mongoose Bite does its own damage, it won't matter too much. It's only Raptor Strike that's going to be taking a hit from it. But at the end of the day, you got so much more gear than everybody, and you're also playing a hunter. So even if you are battling other twinks, you're playing a hunter. You're really not gonna have that big of issues against other twinks, I would say. That's probably why there's so many freaking hunters. Now, if you're fighting another hunter, it's just gonna be battle of downrange, and I would say that's where it would matter to have more power. But then again, I don't know nothing about heavy twink v twink battles anymore because I haven't been able to do that since Cataclysm. But when I was doing it back in Cataclysm, it was really just, yo, who can pile on the most stats? That's how hunters battled it out. You had more AP than the next hunter, more than likely you was going to be able to kill any other hunter easily. You know, there's the magical tricks and whatnot, like the arena shields and all that. You know, your arena grandmaster. But what if you got the arena grandmaster as well? That AP is still gonna come into play pretty fucking heavy. Miss. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? You got. Now say, man, who the fuck did that? You're not gonna kill him. Get that buster. Yo, kill him. Kill this little elf buster, man. Look at him trying to jump him. Y'all can't kill him. I'm gonna let him do his thing. Look at him. He's going to town right now. I'm about to get polymorphed again. Oh, never mind. Oh, she polymorphed him. God dog it. Where you going? Yo, what the fuck? The hunter is nasty. No wonder the hunter is one of his favorites. This video ended in 7 minutes. I had the field on straight control. I ain't never had the field on that much control before. See? Shoot, man. Oh, I done got exposed. Well, that's how big he really is. I've been scaling his size the whole time because he's too dang small. There we go. Yo. That was good. That was good fun right there. I understand why the hunter is one of his favorite. The paladin was great. Only thing I was missing is, now that I'm thinking about it, I didn't realize my bow weapons were broken on this server. If I would have had the right weapon on, we would have been doing far more damage. So I'm more than likely to record another video on her someday. Other than that, that was absolutely amazing. That made the rogue look like light work. I ain't even gonna lie. That's crazy to say, coming from somebody like me who has been maining the rogue since forever. Man, that was nasty. That was absolutely ridiculous. Y'all, this has been your boy, Jeton Legendary. I see why he likes hunters. If you enjoyed this video, that's good. If you didn't enjoy this video, that's good. Either way, you watched it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, notifications, all that other good stuff you do be making the same. I'm out of here.